Okay. So it took longer than we thought.
Hi, my name is Estelle Bailey-Babenzien, and I have a small little firm called The Dream Awake. Caress and Adrian have quite different tastes. And this is a house for Caress, Adrian's mother. And Adrian does have lofty ambitions, and he really cares about the environment. So it was definitely a priority to make this house the most environmentally friendly, smart design house that we could do. It's taken a long time, and then there's been issues with the plumbing on the project. Liam can't close up walls, and I can't decide on finishes until things have been closed up. So, you know, it's an ongoing, never-ending procedure, but we're getting there. It's going to be probably one of the first brownstones in this area, which will be so environmentally clean and sustainable. It's almost like a marriage of some classic elements and traditional things with clean, modern, streamlined elements as well. Not just in the aesthetics of the place, but layout and function and what the place is going to be used for. These are things that we had to really consider. Both of them loved food, to cook and to entertain. So the kitchen and, you know, the design of the kitchen in terms of the functionality and the drawers and what we're putting in each drawer. And it was interesting and fun to sort of make sure that although it looks very designed and cool, that it actually can function really well too for real life. Ultimately, when we first came into the space, the staircase that Liam, the contractor, had put into position, we just did an updated version of that using the same solid white oak that we were using on the floors. And, you know, I wanted to keep it open so the light would go through and create some storage space at the bottom of the stairs, which worked out. And I think we just managed to really elevate it by using the solid brass spindles. And then the contractor actually made the banister, and I just used the same color paint that I'd used on the back doorways, this deep navy, to really keep it consistent with the rest of the house, and I think it turned out really well. So we stored this ladder. It functions really well because it works for the storage here, and then it's super easy and light, and you can just wheel it over, and just latches like that, and then you can access the cupboards and shelves. Cool. Now we all have the education. We know better. We know the damage that we're doing to the planet. So anytime we get a chance to build something new, we have to make the responsible choices all along. And so it was awesome to partner with Adrian in creating, renovating and restoring this brownstone, but with such conscious intention.
Sustainable elegance through conscious woodworking. That is the philosophy of Tamas Matyek of New York City cabinet maker. And he created these beautiful kitchens and made all of these beautiful cabinets out of FSC certified wood, sustainably farmed wood to make these, which is awesome.
And for the main kitchen, we're gonna use the oak with a nice whitewash finish. Facing the main kitchen, we're gonna have a kitchen island in the middle of this area. That's where we're gonna have a focus point of the kitchen. Created a open layout with a lot of light in the back with the windows. So anytime you're gonna have guests over, there could be a nice conversation area for some family gathering. We always focused on sustainability. We also supplying our wood from a company who's actually actively participate replanting of wood after deforestation. In this house, you know, we have most of the original wood, so that preserves our future and our history, of course. Gonna have integrated LED lighting on the side of each floating shelves that creates a nice ambient light. Then we're gonna have a nice custom hood cover. A metal worker creates that for us.
This is a Rangehood that is custom made by World Coppersmith, and of course, if it's well made, you don't throw it away, so inherently becomes more sustainable. If you buy a really cheap hood that you throw away in 5 years, then you're actually doubling down on your carbon footprint. So this you'll keep around for at least 20 plus years. So not only is it beautiful, but it's made with natural materials, and ultimately it's gorgeous. So it's gonna make the home more special. I just love the sustainability aspects that you can't see, like the denim insulation in the walls or the radiant heat in the floors. There's also a low VOC paint that we're using. It's from Sherwin-Williams, and it basically prevents off-gassing. So VOC means volatile organic compounds, and a lot of times paint just gives off all sorts of nasty chemicals that you end up breathing in. So it's good for the health of anybody coming through the house, and especially my mom. How do we make homes that you're proud to live in and proud to pass down, and don't just disintegrate? And hopefully this home will last as long as we'll just pass it down, keep passing it down from generation to generation, and they will have that story to tell. This won't be the only home on the block with all of this put into it. Maybe we'll start a trend. This movement is moving.